Yeah, the guys at the hang scale are pretty good. I've never had an issue there.
Often to do with your attitude as well. If you come in with a positive attitude, you get away with a lot more.
Yeah, I come through there towing a boat, and I got the stop Mark bringing papers. He ran outside and said, just give your boat a crank. It seems to be hopping in the front.
Bonus video time! Pulled into that little pullout there because I didn't know what my next load was. And usually if I don't know what my next load is, neither does dispatch. So I called talked to dispatch, and she goes, we don't have anything yet. Let's call. She goes, let me call our manager and see if we found anything. A little bit light on loads coming out of the lower mainland right now. So instead of making me sit here and wait to find another load, which is awesome with Sutco, I'd rather run empty miles than sit and wait. I get paid less for empty miles, but I'd still rather get paid less and run than sit here and wait and do nothing. I don't mind if it'd be like an hour or two. That happens every now and then, but Sutco is a strong believer of, well, if we don't have something for you, we're going to send you on back to the Kootenays empty, and that's exactly what we're doing. Running back to Klesnikov and get loaded there first thing tomorrow morning, and then just head home. And then I don't have to deliver that load until Seattle on Tuesday morning, so I don't have to leave till Monday morning, so I'll have Friday afternoon, all of Saturday, all of Sunday off. Lots of curbage here. Can't really see the painted lines very well here, but I am following the route you're supposed to follow. Kind of go from the inside of the roundabout to the outside of it. So today is October 6th. It's a Thursday, so 2 days ago. It is 11:15 a.m. 25 degrees Celsius. It was 2 degrees Celsius today morning again. I slept on Sunday summit. I'm still learning my new camera. The new camera is currently the rear-facing camera. Yesterday I forgot to just hit record on the thing. And technically the two Osmos are on exactly the same firmware. They don't act the same. They do not act the same. There's something different. There are different buttons, different things you do. It records videos differently. They're slightly different, and that's taken me a little bit to get used to that and figure it out. I think we're there. I think we're close. So yeah, we'll just spend an hour here headed eastbound along Highway 1 and see how far we get. Hopefully we get past Hope and start climbing those mountains we see in the background. They look beautiful in the smoke, but the smoke sucks. Cruise control on. CVSE and cops all over this highway today morning, as everybody slows right down. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to slow down for safety, but dudes way off in the median. CVSE just pulled out onto the road. So now he's following me. Turn the radio on. Heads up. Might be vulgar language. If you're watching with your kids, nieces or nephews or grandkids, keep that in mind. This is a bonus video, so if that happens, I'll leave it in. Sometimes it's not bad, other times it can be really bad. CVSE. That is super annoying. There goes CVSE. He still has his rear-facing lights on. Weird. CVSE eastbound, are you aware your rear-facing lights are on?
I'll take it that he's still sitting there.
Negative. He's running down the highway, but no lights on the front, but flashing lights on the rear. I think he's just forgot them on.
Is he east or westbound?
Eastbound.
Excellent.
Yeah, the guy's driving just a couple of kilometers over speed and in the fast lane with his rear-facing lights flashing, but nothing on the front. Pretty confident he doesn't realize they're on.
Yeah, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed. I just love these guys that don't even hold a class 1, but they can tell us how our trucks are.
Well, some of them are really, really good. Other ones, not so good. I had one pull me over at the scale and came out with a tire pressure gauge and goes, one of your tires looks low. Sure enough, it was 15 pounds low. I couldn't tell the dang thing was low.
So I take it he didn't give you a fine then?
No, nothing. Just told me to check it out and see why it's leaking air. I find the good ones don't give you fines for every little thing.
Yeah, the guys at the Hague scale are pretty good. I've never had an issue there.
Often to do with your attitude as well. If you come in with a positive attitude, you get away with a lot more.
Yeah, I come through there towing a boat, and I got the stop bark bringing papers. He ran outside and said, just give your boat a crank. It seems to be hopping in the front.
Yeah, I pulled through a scale with my tarps loose on the deck, no strap over it. Just told me to throw a strap over it, and away I went.
Yeah, that's pretty good, because he could have nailed you with his screw load right away.
Exactly, it could have been a nice ticket there, but once again, I was in a good attitude, and he seemed to be a nice guy, so it worked out. I think most of the and everyone has a bad day, but most of the time, if you're a good attitude, they'll let you get away with stuff. Depends on how clean your record is too.
Yeah, I hear you there. Hey, Marty, how are you? Not too bad, Steve. How about yourself? Good, yeah. Getting back in for your Clearwater. Got late for one. Right on. All traffic's good for you there, so. Good going that way too, Marty. The coach actually not really that busy at all. It's pretty good. Right on. Gotta like it. That's you, sir. I'll give you a call later tonight. What's that? Give you a buzz later on tonight. While you're out tonight again? Yeah, Physics and Summerland, yeah. Okay, have a good day. You'll guys that every day too.
Oh, come on, car. I hate people that speed up as you start passing them. I guess hate is a strong word. I greatly dislike that behavior. I might not even hate the person, I just hate that particular behavior of that person.
Hey, driver. East or westbound?
Good westbound.
What is it? Accident? Is there an accident you guys up there by 2 minutes? Yeah, I heard somebody saying just west, just 2 miles or something, westbound.
yellow flashing lights.
Anybody see if the road blocked off or when they broke or anything?
Sumas, that's Abbotsford on the US side. And RCMP are just everywhere. I've passed how many of them now? Oncoming on the other lane. Good thing I don't really have to worry about a speeding ticket on a highway like this. I can put the throttle all the way down and just cruise and not worry about it. I'm speed limited to 105 kilometers per hour. No cop is going to pull me over for doing 5 over the speed limit. I'm not doing 105, but that's the fastest I could do if I wanted to.
You got a copy? Are you looking for it? Hey, Leonard, you got it?
Is that the car I passed? For the record, I'm on cruise control. It can't be the same car I passed, is it? That is. It's the mirror's messed up on the driver's side. That is awfully close. Makes me feel uncomfortably close. If there wasn't traffic further back in the left lane, I would move over to the left lane. Hopefully they keep pulling away. Pipeline work is all moved away from the highway now, so there's no more construction zones on the highway here. GPS says I'm going to arrive at our destination at 6:14 p.m. Plus I'm going to stop for food. For lunch anyway. Maybe I'll have supper after we get there. What's going to be lunch? It's Thursday, so I don't have any more pre-made peanut butter sandwiches from at home left. Maybe I will make myself a burger. That sounds pretty good. Beautiful little waterfalls along the side here. It's always a beautiful, beautiful drive along Highway 1. I highly suggest, if you're leaving Vancouver and headed east, take Highway 1 all the way to Alberta. Don't shortcut and take the Coquihalla. Just stick to Highway 1. Just a beautiful, beautiful drive. We will cut off of Highway 1, and well, I guess we're going to stay on this highway. Highway 1 turns off in Hope. We're going to stay on this highway and just take 3 all the way to the Kootenays. In the shadow of the mountains. Okay, some unexpected maneuvering going on here. What's going on? Got a scale coming up here ahead pretty quick, but nobody behind us. Debating passing or not. How
I think we're good to go. I don't know unless you want to stop. Nope, I don't want to stop.
GPS says scale is only 5.5 kilometers away. I'll just follow these guys. They've sped up anyway. Scale's most likely going to be open. Man, I'm definitely regretting not using that roof cam earlier. It is definitely one of my favorite shots. Thank you guys for supporting me. You guys are helping me pay off that new camera I bought, so as soon as we paid off that new camera, we're going to buy another one to replace the roof cam with a higher quality one. Although the roof cam is good quality, it's just not the same quality as the dash cam. And I think I'll buy a special case for the camera so I can cover the camera up outside in the snow. I'll see if I can find something online when that happens. But that's still a way away. Gotta pay off that, probably another year before I can afford another camera. Unless all of a sudden the revenue gets much better. I know the survey you guys did that a lot of you said you guys don't need to see my income. Once I have the September numbers, I think I'll share it with you guys anyway. Just so you guys know. Because there was some interest in it, and a lot of people were indifferent about it. Nobody said no, they don't want to see it at all. So I think I'll share it at least this September. Usually it'll be close to the end of October before I have the numbers. Once I get paid for September, I'll share those numbers. I don't know why we always have to slow down so much right before a scale. Just drive the speed limit. If the scale's open, we'll pull in. If it's closed, then just continue. The scale is open. Guess what? I'm empty. And if you're empty, you got to go in this lane. Speed limit is technically 30 in this lane. I always feel like 30 is way too fast in this lane. So we're doing 20. Slow enough if they really wanted to, they could wave me over and in. I was wondering if that pickup was going to give us room or not. Excuse me. Quite windy out here today. Looks like the forest fire here in Hope is pretty much under control. They said there's still some hot spots here, but I don't see any smoke here locally. Manning Park has still got a raging fire there. But it looks like the rest area is open again. clear of RVs, but there's still a few of them. This is a rental RV, so whoever is driving it rented it. Looks like a fairly young person at the wheel. It's a little bit of a smaller RV than we are going for. Maybe we're going to go a little bit bigger than that, but kind of what we're leaning towards. Any bugs on the roof cam yet? I've noticed a couple of times where we've had a splotch on the camera. Do you guys mind that? Like, as long as the splotches aren't too super annoying, I've still been using the roof cam. Sometimes you get that splotch almost right away, and other times it'll last almost to the end before you get a bug, but I don't know, I'm just really happy today. Positive mood. Got decent sleep last night. I definitely sleep better with Jess in here. This is where Highway 1 turns off. We are now officially on Highway 3. The start of Highway 3. And it goes all the way to Medicine Hat, Saskatchewan. Is that right? I think Medicine Hat's Alberta. It's Highway 3? I've driven it how many times to the other end? I should know this off by heart. Is it Medicine Hat? This goes through Lethbridge. It's got to be Medicine Hat, right? mean it's Alberta. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Medicine Hat. Yeah, it's got to be. Because it doesn't sound right, Medicine, Saskatchewan. Medicine Hat, Saskatchewan doesn't sound right. So Highway 3 starts over here, goes to Medicine Hat, Alberta. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Climbing up American Hill. RV has magically found their throttle too. They're catching up with us. Hey, little Fiat, that little move you made there makes me worried you're going to cut in front of me here, but hopefully you're going over the Coquihalla. We're good. Now we get a nice empty highway almost to ourselves. Cutting off a big rig like that is unhealthy. I'm empty and I was hard on the brakes there. Very unhealthy for you. Very unhealthy. Oh yeah, I lost my train of thought there earlier. The roof cam. I'm really interested to see how much we can use it in the winter. I'm going to use it in a bunch of situations where I'm not sure it'll be useful, just to see if we can use it. Maybe I'll spray some Rain-X on the screen, and that might keep some of the snow from sticking to the screen. I don't know. Maybe. Now they've just resurfaced this highway, and parts of it they've repainted the lines already, so that's good. Down to 90 kilometers per hour. Even completely empty, the truck's working as hard as it can. Yeah, next week Jess will be with me again. I think she says she's going to come with me at least 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks she'll be along. Loaded chip truck, wood chips or sawdust or hog or something like that. Wood products, wood byproducts. You know, the stuff that lumber companies 100 years ago would just burn. You'll see these old burners sitting around in old lumber yards where all the sawdust and wood chips and bark, you call all the bark and that stuff hog. It's basically dirty wood. All that used to just go straight into a burner and get burned. They kept just the good 2x4s. And now there's a whole market that there's nothing that goes to the garbage. You cut down a tree, you keep the whole tree. got all your 2x4s, you collect all the sawdust, that all gets collected and made into stuff. Any wood you couldn't use to make 2x4s gets chipped up into small little pieces of wood, and gets turned into wood chips, and gets turned into stuff like particle board, and then all the bark and all the rest of the garbage wood that comes off of that gets used. It still gets burnt, but it goes to an electricity factory, an electricity turbine, and it gets burned really hot, really efficiently, so there's like no smoke coming off of this. All the carbon gets burnt, turned into electricity. So the lumber industry has gotten a lot cleaner environmentally because everything gets used. Nothing goes in the garbage. And also, for every tree they cut down, they plant 3 or 4 trees. Why 3 or 4? To make sure at least one of those 3 or 4 survive. The tree that was taken down was replaced. I should have put the roof cam on the passenger side, because coming up to my favorite section of highway on Highway 3. I know you guys probably just saw that in the week. We're running the same highway. Dude, you're in the wrong lane. I don't know, there's something that makes the smoke makes the mountains just look so much prettier to me. It makes them look uniquely different, I think. No painted lines on this section yet. I like running the inside corner for that corner. The lane or the highway merges anyway, so I often merge over a little bit early to run the inside of that corner. The truck seems always to like that corner better on the inside. On the outside, the truck always feels upset and unbalanced. Almost like they need to add a little bit of camber. Maybe that's it. Maybe the outside, like the left or the right lane, the far right, the passenger side, maybe bends down camper's down to let water pour off to the right hand side, and that upsets the truck. One lane further over, probably less camber there, and it's happier there. See all that traffic come through in one bunch? That means there's construction ahead, and it's one lane alternating. Not a surprise, because it's been there for the last couple of weeks now as they're resurfacing this highway. Engineers Road on the left-hand side. Google it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The pioneers worked their way through these mountains. One cone left there as a target. If it wasn't on the outside of a corner, I might have aimed for it. Oh, that just smeared my bug worse. At least it's not in front of the camera. At least not the dash cam. Who knows what the roof cam is looking like by now. It's like Russian roulette with the roof cam. Pretty darn thick here. We're getting into the active forest fire. It's burning pretty good up there. In the morning it was a lot thicker further down into Manning Park. We'll see if it gets thicker that way again this time of day, but kind of has that eerie orange feel. I don't know if the camera picks up that eerie orange, but every corner has moisture around the corner. Some truck is losing liquid, as in the load itself. The load of a big rig is losing liquid around every corner. Hopefully it's not a cattle truck and it's cow manure. Rhodonorian flats. I don't know how to pronounce that. Only thing I always think is the Rohirrim. Rohirrim? From Lord of the Rings? The horse riders. Yeah, I think I'll try it. Like this passing lane ends here pretty quick, but this dude's really slow, so. Yeah, lots of space. I know we're past our hour, I think. Maybe we're not. Sometimes it's hard to tell with how much editing I do. I think this one I'm not editing anything, so it's just going to be
on their paper. Heading left.
Didn't quite hear what you said. Something like paper. What was I saying? Oh yeah, probably not doing much cutting in this video. Didn't stop any red lights or anything like that, so no load secures, no brake checks, so it should be fairly accurate to be close to an hour now. So if you guys feel like an hour is enough, feel free to bail out, but I might just record a little longer because I'm quite enjoying today's drive here. The rear-facing cam probably has cut out by now. If not, it will soon. The battery lasts about an hour on that camera, at least when you're recording in 4K. So there won't be any more rear-facing cam shots, but there's still the roof cam, I hope, if it's not full of bugs. And worst case, we're on the dash. Keep going for a little bit longer anyway. Where's the next passing zone? We're going to run into construction here. Right. Right in the passing zone, so I'm not going to be able to pass. Oh well. cars here. Some nice reds, almost pinks. Man, fire red in there. Fire orange red. Let's go! I jumped out and swapped batteries. The rear facing cam was still going. Now I took the dash cam battery out of that, swapped the batteries because the dash cam is plugged in the whole time we're recording. So the dash cam doesn't actually need a battery in it. So I'm like, wait, there's another battery that's fully charged. So this is the bonus to the bonus. Bonus to the bonus. Do this. Interesting that the four-way flashers are white. What are you doing there, motorcycle? Oh, they're replacing the no posts over here. No posts are those concrete barriers. I don't know why they're called that. That's what people call them. I see the motorcycle figured it out and is following us. Coming up on the paving crew here pretty quick. Oh, while we were stopped there, I overheard a conversation about complaining that one of the oil trucks, as in the tar that goes on the road, like this guy right here, it was spilling oil all around the highway. Every time they took a corner, they must have had a lid open on the top of the truck and spilled oil all over the highway around each corner. I'm like, that's the liquid I was seeing on the road. I don't know if that's better. Manure would actually be better on the road, wouldn't it? The oil could cause accidents if someone goes around the corner and puts the wheel in that oil and starts sliding. It could be much worse. Down. Park Resort, 19 kilometers. It's a nice little front loader up there. Going to Alberta most likely because the trailer has Alberta plates on it. Truck has Alberta plates on it too. Maybe it's headed to Medicine Hat. I'm right about that, right? Somebody looked it up and let me know, right? Somebody? I know, I'll forget. Getting into the thicker smoke. Not down here yet, but up there you can see it. It's getting thicker up there. It's starting to smell like a campfire. I did throw a burger into the toaster oven while we were waiting at the construction there as well. So once that's ready, I'll pull over and make myself a burger and have lunch. Preferably not in the smoke. So I'm not worried about the rear-facing camera. Now I'm worried about the front-facing roof cam. I wonder if that's going to keep recording. I'm sure that battery's close to dead too. There's a reason why my videos don't go over an hour. The reliability of a camera still going goes way down. Although I had a spare battery for the roof cam, why didn't I replace that? Oh well, too late now. Allison Pass Summit. mountains in the background are disappearing quickly, aren't they?
Going by you, George.
Holy smokes. Pun intended. Well, it looks like they're starting to hammer in the piers for the new bridge. Dog was barking. That was a clear bark. Barked just at the right time. It was nice and audible for me anyway. What do we got here? Flashing lights ahead of us. Black lines going toward the ditch here. Is there... Oh yeah, tow truck is recovering a car that was in the ditch. Cool. love the bright yellows here. It's a shame it's so smoky. The sun hitting the way that it is right now, if it wasn't for the smoke, this would be some magical, vibrant colors. This is where the really thick smoke was yesterday, or not yesterday, today morning. Looks like it's still really thick to the side, but either way, it's not great. Beautiful fall colors though. Man, this is amazing. I love this. You guys should feel guilty for getting this and the rest of the YouTube internet peoples don't get to see it. You guys should feel guilty. I guess if they pay 99 cents a month or more, whatever tier you guys are on, thank you for that. Really appreciate the other 2 tiers as well. If they paid their 99 cents, they could get this beautiful scenery too. So I guess don't feel too guilty. You are paying for it. And this bonus to the bonus is a long bonus to the bonus. should probably leave it here. It's what, probably close to an hour and a half now. Coming out of Manning Park. Whoa, is it even smokier there? Okay, let's check that out first, and then we'll call it. Look at those colors. Oh man, I understand why Jess says fall is her favorite time of year. That doesn't look that bad. It's not that big smoke. It's alright. Might be clearing out a bit, some blue sky up there. Alright. I'll leave it there then. Thank you guys. Really appreciate all the help you guys are putting in. I'm already looking forward to and planning the next camera. We're going to replace the roof cam with another 4K high quality like Osmo. Well, we'll see what's out when it's time to purchase. If I were to buy one right now, it'd be the Osmo 3. We don't have one of those yet. But in a year from now, that's what I suspect. I'll have the money to buy another one. Somebody write that on a calendar and see what actually happens. But I am out of here. I got lost track of what I was talking about. Did I thank you guys already? I think so. Thank you again anyway. Really appreciate you guys. See you guys on the road. You guys rock.